So we're offering a program for AP Chemistry, AP Physics 1, and AP Statistics. And due to the curriculum, the pacing of the classes at Creek, and how long we've taught these courses, we're going to structure them a little bit differently than some of the psychomath classes that you've taken in the past. Here's the basic structure for how we're going to run these. There's going to be a once a week set time with your instructor where you do a lesson every week. And the format of that lesson can come in a couple of different forms. Sometimes the instructor will have a lesson planned if the class is all in sync and we know ahead of time what the teachers are doing. The second form of the lesson is we've usually got a pretty good gauge on what the homework is for these classes, but sometimes it will be nice if the students and the instructor take a few minutes at the beginning and talk about all the kinds of homework that has been assigned that week and say, so far, what kind of questions do you guys have? The instructor will then take into account both your questions and then what's going to be upcoming that week, okay, in terms of what he expects that you have questions on, and then organize a nice survey of questions so that you get a lesson based on your homework and you can go over that together, okay? So that'll be your once weekly time to meet up and have a lesson. If there's only a test going on that week, we'll use that time for a practice exam. Now, we will always do a practice exam for major exams in these classes as well. So when we know, and communication is going to be key in these classes, when we know that an exam is coming up, and we'll check in with you every week about your class calendars and when exams are coming up. We're going to have a practice exam prepared with a full answer guide, like you're accustomed to if you've taken a Sacramento academics class before. And we will schedule an extra session to go over this if there is an additional lesson going on that week. So there's no time to go over the practice exam during the normally scheduled session, and we will schedule this. So what if you can't make the session time or the special session time? There are Sacramento academics office hours. Most of you guys know from 3:45 to 7:45 from Monday through Thursday, the staff is available to answer questions, give makeup lessons, etc. We just ask that before we answer random questions, you do the primary lesson first, because that has a tendency to get most of your questions answered right there if you just do the intended lesson for that week. Not all of the staff is available during those times, but the way we space it out is while one or two of the staff is teaching a normal set kind of lesson, the other staff is running office hours. Last things are online. So online access, after doing the lesson, we will record any teaching and post that on the site. For practice tests, we will put the practice tests and answer guides on the site so that you have access to those. And all of that will be accessible through your special access to your class site when you sign up. Tuition is going to be $180 every 30 days. And just like with all our classes, if you decide to discontinue, then you aren't redeemed past payments, but you don't have to make future payments. So although you're signed up for the school year ending in May, you are not obligated to stick with it if for whatever reason you drop the class, your plans change, etc. And then you can look on the class size page for specific times of when those classes occur. So we hope to see you soon. We are able to offer these courses this year. We're very excited about it. And if you have any additional questions, make sure to reach out, email, call, reach us through our website, and we can answer any follow-up questions you have about these programs.